Hey, yeah, I need to set up my own StreamYard for the new Dynasty grind, and I'm a little burnt out, so I was playing chess. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. But I was also talking to people in Discord, so I thought if anyone wanted to come chat, that'd be cool. What can I ask you? What could go wrong? I am, badly, too. Getting my ass kicked in 1 minute, Jess. Oh, whoops. Just blending my queen because of you, Joe. Yeah, I am. See if I can survive them. Sometimes I don't know about these kids. Ah, I mean, got my queen trying to flag me. Okay, not much. Oops, how's it going? I had to set up the StreamYard for the new Dynasty grind, and I was sitting here and kind of burnt out on rookie profiles. So I was chatting with people in Discord, and I thought I'd go live for a second. I don't know. What's up with you? Not much. I just created this stat, which I think is interesting. Well, didn't create. I calculated above average receiving yards per team pass attempt by players, and it's pretty cool. I don't know it adds any extra insight, but it saves me wondering every time. I wonder how this compares to the average on slot rate and ADOT. I asked people on Discord for a name, and they just ignore me. So it's still called Rogue. That's weird. Oh, that's weird. I'll try that. Yeah, yeah. Push this on, I guess. Can't take it. Yeah, I think I win that. Yeah, make it look. Now we try and flag each other. 1 minute chess is kind of wild. Nah, modern chess, baby. You don't have to anymore. Oh, yeah, right. Uh, mm, yeah, this. Oh, sir, I really didn't expect anyone to be around. Thank you, appreciate that. Probably. My own son was trolling me over Lamar Jackson's playoff performance. What does that mean? Speaking of teams, heyo, Trying. I enjoy chess because it's exactly not football, to be fair. Oh, wow, Joe, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get back. For a second there, I was at 1200, and then pretty obviously, I tanked that pretty hard. 1 minute chess, I forgot. Right, right. Just gonna bring this up. Yeah, no, we're just not here to play. Long castle. Oh, stop it. How about that? Yeah, I think that. What happened? You never know. Yeah, right. I don't know. I saw someone else doing it, and I do this for fun. I'm on 22 seconds. I gotta hurry up. Oh no, even worse. Okay. Yeah, I can flag him. Yeah, I'll block him. Okay. I don't think I should move everyone away from my king, to be fair. I'm as bad as this at fantasy football. That's just concerning. Yes, that I agree with. Yeah, I got flagged. 7 seconds down. Look at that. I started this when I ran out of coffee. That's not a bad, great idea. Just yeah. Uh, I played chess for a minute in secondary school, and then a bit in college, just with friends. And then it became popular again, and I watched a YouTube channel, and now I think I'm good for some reason. Oh, hang on. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hang on. Of course, your moves are great when you don't want to think. That's what Hey, I wonder. Yeah, yeah. I fell into it like the rest of the craze. Still, Joe, I mean, I like to play popular media behind the times, but that's a lot. That's also why I'm doing the 1 minute chess, yeah. Knights are an annoying piece. If they annoy me, I assume they annoy everyone else. When I started, I thought I was great at knights because I won a game with them. I know that's a stupid way of thinking, but you know, I'm fairly stupid. Okay, I think less queens, less chance of losing, right? Yeah. Oh, uh, yeah, yeah, true. And I want to put it there. Okay. All I know about the Kara Khan is that I want to capture the light squared bishop, so that works for me. Maybe. Yeah. Stop it. Uh, mm, mm. Oh, no, that's not gonna work because you can. Yeah. No fudge. Fudge sickles. That's why. That's all I saw. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is fine. Yeah. And again, let's annoy with the knights, I guess. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I guess I'm not talking enough. Should really plan things. To Zach Reed's point the other day that someone didn't like on Twitter, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a big contested catch guy, even for his A dot, which is kind of the problem with Taz or Tez Walker. That's what I've been thinking about a lot. But Marvin Harrison Jr. was a lot more productive at it, obviously. Hang on. Which is the difference, I guess. But he's also a small sample guy. I haven't gotten into those two yet too much. Yeah. Over 12 A dot. Actually, Taz Walker's under my new threshold of 13, but still. Mm. I was trying to create buckets which at least accurately represented previous prospects. Not working so well. Mm, that was a little sussy. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even draw arrows anymore. Hang on. Let's do this. This looks powerful. Ah, I can't. The bishops. I mean, okay. Got all the pieces, huh? He, like me, suspects that I can still lose this. Yeah, there you go. All right, I guess I'm alone now. That makes me feel better. I want that thing. Ooh. Okay. Oh, well. Yeah, bad, right? Oh, neat. Yeah, I was surprised too. Right. Really? No. Oh, wait. Just like the trade, which come lemon much. Yeah. Well, probably a bit late now, Joe, but I appreciate it. Ugh, what was I thinking? Okay, I'm just gonna do this so we don't get checkmated. I'm gonna do this. Gonna, probably. I hate people who know things. I've seen this sacrifice a lot. Sure about that. Oh wait, oh that'd be nice. There we go. We'll get some win sometime. I think I won that. I got some. Let me see. What was I thinking? These guys, I'm gonna have to look at a lot harder. This this guy's gonna be a per game nightmare, so I don't know what to think. Montez Walker. As far as interesting players, slightly lower down. Rome, Odunze, Xavier Worthy, who I've talked about already. Joseph Cephas, that someone just asked me to add. That's actually pretty interesting. I know people like Lad McConkey, but some people, but he's not standing out to me particularly. But then again, neither did Deontay Johnson, who his profile reminds me of a little bit. Not a contested catch guy, but lower slot, middling eight up. I think it's a strong trade up for these two. Maybe take a shot in Worthy class, and there are a few interesting prospects. I keep looking for everything Zach low. Like, these guys are all pretty good age adjusted. Troy Franklin and Jamie Thrash. I haven't heard a lot about them. Even Walker's age adjusted good. Well, Howing's going to be my new undrafted free agent I roster for no good reason. Who eventually I never hear anything about, but he was really productive. Uh, Relatively. Like, Dell's the only one who came close last year. But he's playing in like the future real estate league or whatever. Pac 12. He's not terrible. Thanks, Joe. Johnny Walker going undrafted. Johnny Wilson. Wilson. I don't know. Rome Wilson? Oh, right. Yeah, hopefully. God, yeah. 2 years with profiling, 1.4 yards per team pass attempt with below 20 slot rate and an 8 over 14. Yeah, he's a contested catch guy. He's probably going to have highlights. 21%. Oh, no, that's target share. Oh, no, 29% contested catch. Yeah, I'm sure there's film that people will like, but not my thought, for sure. What am I doing? Okay. Vienna. I have my bishop. Go away. Oh, why do they always insist on the bishop trade? Let's say, oh, neat. Right? Okay, he's just going to ignore me. All right. Jalen Wright is my favorite player in this draft. Unless he's a wide receiver, I haven't seen him. No. Guessing a running back. I'd open up the main database, but it would crash the stream. So good to know. I'll check him out when I get there. Mostly I've been twiddling with wide receiver stats. I've only actually made notes on about 12 players. Been a little lazy, I guess. Return the favor. No, go away. Okay. Connect the rooks. Oh, that looks nasty. Oh, okay. You saw that, huh? Okay. What? Yeah, I suck on time. Darren Wilson listed 6'6", 240 pounds. Dang. Scouts wanted to switch the tight end. I think he's just awful. As a wide receiver, yeah, I can see it. I mean, we've got a Darren Waller in the database, still listed as a wide receiver, I think. I mean, it's so rare. But yeah, he doesn't look like he'd make it as a wide receiver, put it that way. Not from fantasy perspective, anyway. Florida ACC, pretty popularly drafted team, to be fair. NFL ain't a developmental league as a rule, though. Know what I mean? Okay. Uh, be aggressive. Be aggressive. I think I mind that. Neat. I don't know. Matt, ideas. That's bad. Yeah, maybe not, because he'd lose his queen. Good thought. 20 seconds back. Yeah, I'm not very good. Do you look at Roma Dunst? I have briefly. I don't mind him. I think he's got a role to play in the NFL that could be fantasy relevant. Fairly well drafted. He wasn't above average based on his role in receiving yards. Why I'm kind of meh, but he also only played 1 year, which usually exaggerates their effect. But sometimes you DK Metcalf, for example, high slot, high A dot player, which is an interesting group. It's a very high A dot year. And the NFL loves those years. They might spend some draft capital. QB rating in that 1 year is off the chart, really. He's more efficient on a per route basis and relevant than how relevant he was compared to the team's overall offense. So receiving yards per team pass attempt doesn't like him particularly, which is what I typically look at. When you look at his yards per route run, his QB rating, it kind of adds up to a player who is doing something impressive. It remains to be seen if he can be a key part of an offense. He wasn't in college relative to the team volume, relative to past prospects. It's kind of concerning. But it balances out the overall. It's very interesting. Yeah, and he did get a 30% breakout age, 22, but you know, it was at least dominant percentage wise, just not on a per attempt base. And in Michigan, I don't know. I have to look at Michigan a little closer to decide why that was. Uh, I can try opening it. I made some notes on Rome, I think. Oop, no, it's not Gannon. It's not Gannon. Yeah. I'm looking at Ron Wilson. Ah, no, now it's just hence why we have Chelsea. I'll try and get those notes out. I looked at them. Hmm, I mean, okay. He started off aggressive and then traded Queen. I don't know. Started against it, maybe. He was defending my bishop. That doesn't seem ideal. That looks ugly. Oh, I gotta do this. Mm, uh, I think maybe I've been playing. Okay, Ramadan. Let's see. High A dot low slot, over 40 reps per game in his best season with an A dot under 11, which is interesting since it's counter to his career average. Below average prospect overall, but above average for his cohort, meaning successful players. Comps are awkward. Romeo Dubs, apparently. Yeah, that's very different than the Wilson profile I was looking at. Nice. Yeah, yeah, low slot, high A dot, which is a really weird category, which is what's making comps a little weird. 22% target share, career length, 3 minutes per game. And he was above average in the City Earth team pass attempts with that. Just a pretty rare category, if I remember right. Hang on, let me see if I made this new one. Just meant to profile him a little more directly. Washington got it. And I'll try, Joe. Yeah. I guess he's around three like type prospect, which is where I normally don't want to take wide receivers. I have to see what the draft says. See, yeah, high A dot low slot. And if you look at successful players in that cohort, say Flowers, Garrett Will. Wow, that's weird. Garrett Wilson. I got to change my bucket over here. There we go. Luka per game night, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Happens once every 10 years or so, so surely we should be looking for the next one the year after. Got it. No, let's see. Yeah, 1.96, pretty good compared to the successful cohort. Puts him in the round with above Nico Collins, below Ray Flowers, with a similar type of role. That's a done. William, geez, Will Fuller? Nah, 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 nah. He was in the slot a lot less. But if you look at the unsuccessful prospects who had a similar role, which is what I've been trying to do with this, greater than whatever his pre-draft score is. 12. Yeah, there's a lot of hit misses in there. Productive on that role, but not good enough. Like a Marvin Mims. No, he played in the slot a little too much. Jameson Williams is like another guy I came up with. Seems to, yeah, there's potential there, but it's a difficult cohort to unravel, if you know what I mean, because there's a number of misses with production in it. What am I trying to do? I'm actually going to add that new thing in here. Probably about that. Sorry, I'm trying to add this thing I just made to this tab I already made. There. CK. Okay. Quentin Johnson, John Me, never heard of him. Actually, I don't have to pretend never to heard of him. I don't like him. They are who we thought. He's 20% over average in terms of his receiving yards in pass attempt compared to players with similar role. It's pretty good as far as NFL prospects go. But again, so was Mims. Yeah, Mims might be different. Mm, Mims played in the slot a little bit more. Twice. Okay, let's. What was his 8 out of 13? Text filter. Took everyone out of 15. When Excel won't recognize numbers as numbers. You know? Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, so Romeo Dunce, to get real specific on his ADOT and roll, it is a little Puka Mingo-esque. Jameson Williams, Rashad Bateman, and there's one. That's why Deontay Johnson was coming to mind. There you go. Yeah, he was more towards the Bateman side in terms of profiles I like than the Puka Mingo side. And again, he only had no, he had 3 years. Why did I say Dubs in my notes? Does that even filter in? No. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about that. There he is. That's why. I must slot a lot less. And the more you play in the slot, you have different expectations. The higher the slot rate, the lower the odds the team attempt, which is a positive. But if you have a higher rate over 13, it gets a little janky, actually. You can't really have different expectations. It's more A dots under 13. You have to be highly sensitive to the amount of slot rate they had, wise. That's what I've decided. But over 13, it's really kind of a rough over under. It's whether you're under 30 or over 30. So that doesn't adjust, that doesn't help much. 17% would be high contested turns. He was right at 60. But yeah, I don't know about Durham. I don't think he's my type of guy, but I could definitely see how a team would like him. The role might pay off. 3 years ago, 1.96 would have been enough to put him in my, second tier by himself, by itself. What was the other name you said? Jalen Wright? I'm interested to see that. Running backs. Okay. Oh, there. Where are you? His best year, yards per team attempt, adjusted. So you're adding for receiving yards in there as well. Is 1.4, which is like bad. Target share 3.3. Not a receiver, huh? Yards after contact best is 4.4, which is above average, but his elusiveness rating is pretty good as well. As you can see, there are many prospects that end up there. You'd like to see that compared with volume or at least receiving share, I guess. Good to know, though, that you like him. Then again, this running back class starts at safety, so not throwing too much shade. No, double no. I don't know why I'm thinking. It's taking too long now. What's Jonathan Brooks look like? He won't have a combine. Gonna have to give me a position sometimes here, dudes. Oh, wait, running back. Got it. Pretty good for this class. Don't think I made any notes on him yet. No. But I got him third overall so far. That's a working ranking, to be clear. Let's see. 8.1 in the model, which is fine. Pretty dynamic as a receiver. 6.8% target share, which I like as well. So he was doing it on pretty good catch rates or volume. 1.7 yards per team attempt isn't great in his best year. That's not it's not a Jonathan Taylor type workload, but it's okay for a college player. Yards after contact per attempt was good. It's fine, and his elusiveness rating was above average. So he's got something to his running game, even though he's not doing that at a megalithic workload. He's fine. Decent receiver, and fairly good volume as a receiver as well, which is placing him third relative to this class. Yeah, I kind of like him. Where's he coming from? Texas, Big 12. They haven't drafted a lot from there, but it's not an undrafted conference. Big 12 isn't nothing. Let's see. Yeah, see, the Big 12 adjusted yards per team attempt is a little below average by itself as well. So that could go in his favor since he's only doing okay. He's at 1.7 though. And the average for the conference is 1.9, so he's still a little below average, but it makes sense that he's a little lower. Um, Again, we're squinting at running backs in this class a little bit. But yeah, right now, got him third. Uh, Texas running back. Yeah. That's where they make the best ones. I really tried that. Okay. Justify it. No? Okay. It's going to bounce the night around there. Okay. Cool. All right. Okie dokie. I'm going to try and attack up here, which is a little wild. I don't want, no. I don't want to. All right. I'm boring of you. Neat. Yeah. I mean, again, guys, girls, and everything in between, and it's all relevant right now. I'm really feeling a little lost in this class. I don't know why. I guess it. No, I do know why. It's because Zach was really enamored with a lot in here, and I found two that I'm very enamored by. A third one that I'm interested in. Um, maybe I'm taking Zach's enamorization too far, but it does bother me when it doesn't exactly line up. But I like a lot of some players in this class. A couple of them a lot. Thrash is in this weird tier where they're turning up pretty high in my model, but I haven't heard a lot about them, if you know what I mean, which is a positive thing because I get to make up my own mind. But let's see, Thrash coming from Oregon, Pac 12. He's scoring like fifth highest in my initial model, which doesn't mean much except for eh, it's the best the model can do. It spits out like a 18% correlation, which is above average, I think, for most statistics in the same sample. A lot of it's coming from production because he's not from an overly drafted team in Oregon, which I kind of like. He's 36% out from his career total receiving yards per team pass attempts, which I like. That's a positive thing, but it's not astronomical. But you definitely love to see it, especially with a 3-year sample. He's playing NADOT for his career total above 13 and a slot rate below 10, which again, let's see, what category is that? A dot of 13, low slot. High A dot, low slot. Okay. High A dot, low slot. What? That's the right tier to be in if you're going to do it. It's in the Chris Olave, Jamal Chase, T. Higgins tier. It's in this less common fantasy hit that the NFL loves to draft, to be fair. It's kind of like the Marvin Harrison Jr. or Dantes Walker thing, but to an extreme level. Like you don't see a lot of successes in the NFL for fantasy playing in that role, but the ones that do hit are very good. So if he gets draft capital with his stat profile, is definitely something I'll be interested in. But where he's not hitting Marvin Harrison Jr. numbers and he doesn't have maybe Taz's excuses in terms of his per game rate, you got to wonder if he's just a really great college player and he'll get lost in wash in the NFL. But he was productive relative to how old he was when he was playing. He's very productive relative to the size of the offense. He was a huge part of that offense, even with only a 20% career target share. His 1.9 receiving yards per team pass attempt with that lower slot and high A dot is actually pretty impressive. Like I said, it's like 30% above average. And he was dynamic as a receiver with 6.3 yards after catch per reception, and yet wasn't relying overly on contested catches. He's down here at 16%, which is a little below Taz, and it's definitely below Marvin Harrison Jr., which suggests he's separating more than he's separating not vertically when he is separating as he's getting lateral separation a little bit more, to put it in tape terms, which again is probably a good thing for that type of role because if you can't separate in college laterally, you're not going to be able to do it at the NFL level. And if you're trying to separate vertically, that becomes infinitely harder at the NFL level where everyone's like a 5-star athlete, I think, roughly. Um, sorry, I'm looking. Thrash is right here. Yeah. I had it right. I just highlighted the wrong column. Um, Notable things to consider: his QB rating, when targeted, the QB wasn't hitting a particularly good QB rating. That's a PFS stat I like to average. That's not a make or break, but PFS QB rating was saying when he was being targeted in Louisville wasn't helping the quarterback out significantly. They don't think, but I always kind of squint at that. And where that's included in my model, I don't want to double count it. And the rest of it looks pretty positive. Yeah. He's pretty good. I like him. I'm not at the point where I love players yet. But, let's see. Did I make notes on him? Franklin, we were talking about, right? No, Thrash. Thrash. No, I haven't actually noted up Thrash yet. Well, that's some of the stuff I'll include in it. He literally just isn't ranked. This isn't a reflection of what I think of him. It's just where I'm at. In terms of the process of working through each one after the model's been through it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Oh, yeah, 1.2 drafted rate. There's some expectation it could get from Louisville, but Louisville's more drafted than Oregon, really. All right. I wouldn't have guessed that. Yeah, and again, the ACC tends to average slightly lower numbers if you want to conference adjust, which is really dubious to do, and dubious to do, especially changing nature of college. But still, well, look, 9.3% of wide receivers drafted in the first 3 rounds actually come from the ACC. That's actually pretty good. This is a college drafted rate for the position rather than the holistic one I use in the model. Pretty good. I'll get more coffee in a minute, guys. I wasn't planning to stream that. Thrash. It's a good name, too. Sounds like you should have the best name called Blazer. He plays dodgeball with Ben Stiller. I'm guessing it's pronounced Thrash or something that were better. Why would you do that? Okay. I think, yeah. Okay. Oh, God. Everyone gets a win. Yeah, I'm not scared of going down a rope. I'll take two for one. Okay, I probably shouldn't have sacrificed the queen. Looks like I have to go. Oh, nice. Come on. All right, guys, I'm going to jet. Thanks very much. Hey, want to check out the new Dynasty Grind? Draw.